became a Christian when I was almost 14 years old. I was about to enter into high school, and I went to a camp where I accepted Jesus. But I would say it was more of a distant belief than it was an actual relationship with God. I just was around lukewarm people and people who just believed that Christianity was just saying a prayer to get to heaven and not welcoming heaven into our daily lives.
For Rachel's past experiences, she's led a bit of a rough life, but she has turned a corner in the last couple years.
I met someone about a year ago, and she was just different, and she just believed the things that the Bible and that God had to say about us, and just walked so differently than anyone that I'd ever seen walk before, and it made me just so hungry and so desperate to know God. So I just started reading, and I started just being obsessed with Jesus and God, and he just started revealing himself to me and changing my heart, and there was just nothing that I wanted more than to know him.
I met Rachel when we were rushing the same sorority our freshman year. She was very reserved, very concerned about what the world thought of her and how she was being perceived by the world. There was a lot of insecurity. I felt like she had different masks that she would put on.
I believe that it's really easy when you're a Christian to just kind of go through the motions, get distracted by the cares of everyday life. I'm constantly desiring to know more of him and to seek him out and to, just be with him at every moment. It's just different.
She has now began to realize that God is all forgiving, all understanding, and all love. But she has blossomed into a beautiful, beautiful woman of Christ and just a beautiful woman in general. She does nothing but care for people. She loves being able to share the Word of God with people. And I couldn't be more proud of the woman that she's become.
So people have called me crazy before, but I can't expect someone to understand something that they haven't experienced. It's just hasn't happened to them. So I don't expect them to believe it, and I don't get offended when they don't believe it. It just doesn't even matter what anyone else has to say anymore. I know the love of God is real, and I've seen it in my life, and there's just nothing more that I even desire.
She's being in the Word, sharing with others, in communion with others in a variety of different ways. That could be in worshiping, and worshiping comes in prayer, it comes in singing and praising his name, and that's what church really is. It doesn't have to be this big building, it doesn't have to be a priest leading you or whatever it might be. Church is when people come together in his name, and she's living church.
It's just crazy for me to think I was kind of the one who was stronger in our faith out of the two of us. I was helping her through a lot of things, and now she's grown so much to the point where she's actually discipling me and leading me closer to God.
So this past year with Jesus has been the best year of my life. I've never been more joyful or more free from the opinions of others or the pressures of school and the pressures of work and all of those things. I'm just okay no matter what is going on around me, and my circumstances don't dictate how I am, I guess. I don't live on emotions, but I live on truth and just knowing that I'm going to heaven. It's just different. I just live with that reality now, that it's all okay. Mm-hmm.
She can still now have joy in her life, regardless what happens. It's a very special relationship.